Hey everyone! Ever wondered how much you really need to invest to succeed as an Amazon seller? You're in the right place. In this video, we're going to break down the budget you'll need to cover all the fees and commissions Amazon takes from your sales. We'll cover fixed costs like subscription fees, variable costs, and even hidden costs that can catch even seasoned sellers off guard. But before we dive into this financial maze, I have two amazing offers you can't miss. First, if you're serious about your Amazon business, I highly recommend downloading my ebook titled Succeeding on Amazon. It's a goldmine of tips and tricks to catapult you to success. The link for the free download is in this video's description. And that's not all. Looking to maximize your profits with professional tools? I've got an exclusive discount code for Helium10, the must-have tool for any serious Amazon seller. And the cherry on top? By using this code, you're also supporting this channel through my affiliate link. So it's a win-win situation. You'll find this magic promo code also in the description. So buckle up, because today, we're going to make Amazon FBA budgeting as easy as pie. Are you ready? Let's go! Hello everyone and welcome to this first chapter, which will unveil everything you need to know about budgeting to become a seller on Amazon FBA. I'm here to dispel any uncertainties you may have. So get ready to become an expert on the budgeting for the Amazon FBA program. Let's start with subscription fees. To kick off your journey on Amazon, you'll have to choose between two types of seller accounts, the professional account and the individual account. The professional account will cost you $39.99 plus tax per month. This account is designed for those who are serious about their Amazon business. It grants you access to advanced features such as detailed sales reports, marketing tools, and the ability to sell products in multiple categories. On the other hand, the individual account is free, but Amazon charges a commission of 99 cents for each sale you make. This account is recommended for people selling fewer than 40 items per month and who don't need the advanced features provided by the professional account. Let me give you a piece of advice. If you're serious about your Amazon FBA business, go for the professional account. The monthly cost will quickly be offset by the benefits and additional features you'll gain. Now let's move on to storage costs. The cost is calculated on a monthly basis based on the volume in cubic feet. It can vary from a few cents to several dollars per month, depending on the dimensions and weight of your products. Amazon applies two types of storage fees, monthly storage fees and long-term storage fees. The monthly fees are quite low, but if your products stay in the warehouse for more than 6 months, long-term storage fees kick in and can be quite high. The best way to avoid long-term storage costs is to manage your inventory well. Use tracking and analysis tools to ensure your products sell before hitting the 6-month threshold. And if you find that a product isn't selling, consider removing it from Amazon's warehouse or launching a promotion to speed up sales. As for other fixed costs, you'll need several types of software to effectively manage your business. For example, a keyword research tool could cost up to $50 per month. You might also consider customer relationship management software, which varies in cost from $25 to $150 per month, depending on features. Don't underestimate advertising and marketing costs either. Many sellers use Amazon's PPC, pay-per-click, system to promote their products. The cost depends on the budget you set, but generally, you should budget at least $300 per month to see significant results. Now, let's talk about variable costs. These costs are closely tied to the quantity of products you sell and ship. The unit cost may include the purchase cost from the supplier, shipping fees to send the product to Amazon's warehouse, and Amazon FBA fulfillment fees. For example, if you're selling luxury watches, the purchase and shipping costs will be quite high. On the other hand, if you're selling smaller and lighter items like jewelry or fashion accessories, your variable costs will be much lower. Now let's move on to often overlooked costs, hidden costs. You might think you've covered all the bases with subscription, storage, and software costs? Think again. There are also hidden costs that can pop up at any time. For example, if you're selling products that require approval or special certification, you may have to pay additional fees. It's also important to know common mistakes to avoid. Many new sellers make mistakes that could easily be avoided. One of the most common is underestimating shipping and handling fees. To avoid this, always calculate costs accurately and add a margin for error to account for unforeseen circumstances. Another common mistake is neglecting product returns. Always budget for returns as it's part of the reality of online selling. And remember, every return is also an opportunity to improve your product and customer service. I'll share some tips for saving money. Now that you know the different types of costs, how can you save money? First, consider bundling your shipments to save on shipping fees. Second, use analytics tools to monitor your product performance and adjust your inventory levels accordingly. Before wrapping up, I'd like to answer some frequently asked questions about the budget needed to sell on Amazon FBA. I know understanding Amazon FBA budgeting can seem daunting, especially when starting out. That's why I've decided to answer some of the most common questions you might have. How much should I invest to start my Amazon FBA business? There's no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as it depends on many factors including product type, quantity, and storage costs. However, a good starting point is between $3,000 and $5,000. Are subscription fees really necessary? Yes, unless you plan to sell very few items each month, a professional subscription is almost always more economical and offers more advantages. Can I avoid long-term storage fees? Absolutely. By using tracking tools and adjusting your inventory levels, you can minimize or even eliminate these costs. In summary, calculating Amazon FBA costs may seem daunting, but once you understand the different types of fixed and variable costs, you'll be able to optimize your budget and maximize your profits. Always budget for unforeseen costs and closely monitor your spending. Budgeting is the foundation of your business, and having a solid budget will set you on the path to success. That's all for this comprehensive first chapter on the budget needed to sell on Amazon FBA. I hope you found this information helpful and now feel better equipped to manage your Amazon FBA budget. Stay tuned for the next chapter, where we'll go into detail about sales and advertising costs.
Welcome to this crucial second chapter, where we'll dive into the intricacies of selling and advertising on Amazon FBA. First up, let's discuss selling fees, an unavoidable part of the sales process that can vary considerably depending on your product category. But why do these costs fluctuate so much? Well, each category comes with its own set of challenges and costs, which include handling, shipping, and customer service. Consequently, Amazon adjusts its fees to reflect these variables. So, before you choose a product to sell, make sure to review these fees on Amazon's website. This will enable you to budget more accurately. Now, let's shift our focus to FBA fulfillment fees. These fees cover everything from handling and packaging to shipping your products, and trust me, they can accumulate quickly. Opt for faster shipping options, and that number will soar even higher. Curious about how to reduce FBA handling costs? One practical tip is to optimize the size and weight of your packaging. The smaller and lighter your product, the less you'll pay. Just ensure that your packaging quality remains high enough to protect your product during transit. Next, let's tackle advertising, the key to standing out in Amazon's crowded marketplace. Wondering how to monitor your ad spending and ROI? Amazon provides tracking and analytics tools that allow you to measure the effectiveness of your campaigns. These metrics include cost per click, conversion rate, and much more. Utilize this data to refine your advertising strategies and maximize your ROI. You can also deploy analytics tools for real-time tracking of your expenses. Online apps like Helium 10 or Jungle Scout offer robust analytics that can inform your strategy adjustments. And don't hesitate to run A/B tests with various advertising approaches. For instance, try using different sets of keywords in your PPC campaigns, or experiment with different images for your sponsored ads. This testing can yield valuable insights and help you optimize your advertising budget. Lastly, always monitor your competitors. Examine their pricing and advertising methods. If you find that a particular strategy is working well for them, consider whether implementing a similar approach could benefit your business. In summary, managing the selling and advertising costs on Amazon FBA may be complex, but it's entirely manageable with the right tools and strategies. By comprehending the various types of costs and making prudent investments in advertising, you can not only control your expenses but also maximize your profits. Let's now examine returns and refunds, an often underestimated but vital part of your budgeting process. It's crucial to understand Amazon's return policy to anticipate the costs that could potentially inflate your budget. Amazon generally offers a 30-day return policy for most products. This allows customers to easily return items within 30 days and request a full refund. Imagine selling a phone, only to have it returned because the customer didn't like it. If the box is open, you can't resell it as a new item, which means you'll have to lower the price, costing you money. So, what's the impact on your budget? Costs related to returns are usually borne by the seller, including return shipping and possibly restocking fees. Therefore, it's vital to set aside a budget specifically for handling returns and refunds. A good rule of thumb is to allocate around 2 to 3% of your total revenue for this purpose. Lastly, let's consider your overall budget. To manage it effectively, think in terms of 3 scenarios: minimum, medium, and optimal. The minimum budget should cover basic expenses, like listing and FBA fees. The medium budget provides more flexibility for advertising and promotions. And the optimal budget enables you to exploit every opportunity, such as advanced advertising campaigns and seasonal promotions, to maximize your profits. To break it down, the minimum budget is well suited for newcomers to Amazon. In this scenario, expect to spend between 500 and 1,000 euros per month. This will cover your listing and FBA fees, plus some essential advertising. If you can invest more, say between 1,000 and 2,000 euros per month, you'll have extra room for more extensive advertising campaigns and even investment in analytics tools to monitor your performance. For those aiming for an optimal budget as a beginner, a monthly sum of 2,000 to 3,000 euros would be ideal. This will allow you to diversify your spending, exploring more complex advertising campaigns and even launching promotions. However, such a budget demands rigorous tracking and analysis to ensure the ROI justifies the expenditures. In summary, managing a budget for selling on Amazon FBA is no small feat, but it's entirely doable with meticulous planning and a solid understanding of the costs involved. It's highly advisable to review your budget monthly or quarterly to evaluate the efficacy of your spending. Use key performance indicators to measure your success and adjust your budget accordingly. The ultimate goal is to maximize ROI while minimizing superfluous costs. In conclusion, effective budget management is pivotal for succeeding in the competitive landscape of Amazon FBA. With the right tools and practices, you'll be well equipped to navigate this complex ecosystem and attain your business objectives. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more insights into the world of Amazon FBA.
Thank you for taking the time to watch our video about selling on Amazon. If you're here, you're determined to succeed on Amazon, and we're here to help. Subscribe to our channel to receive regular updates and exclusive tips for growing your business on Amazon. With the right tools and strategy, the possibilities of making money on Amazon are endless. Check out the links to the best software such as Helium 10, UnveilScout and AMZScout with their promo code in the video description. We want to hear from you. Leave us a comment to submit a topic, which could be the subject of a future video on selling on Amazon. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like to encourage us. And finally, we have a new video that will interest you. Click on this video to discover even more tips and tricks about selling on Amazon. See you soon on our channel.